Hey there, it's me, Kathy, and we're gonna play. And I had some chicken thighs in my freezer that have been there for a while, and I had some mirepoix vegetables. I had onions, carrots, celery in my refrigerator that needed to be used. So, and I recently bought a deep muffin tin. So today we're going to make individual mini chicken pot pies. Well, they're not really mini, but I used to kind of be famous for my chicken pot pie back in the day. This is not going to be like that though, because I forgot I also had pie crust in my freezer that has been in there for a while. So we're going to do that, and it's going to be fun and yummy and comforting, and let's go. I poached the chicken thighs, and now we're going to cut them into chicken pot pie individual size pieces. So I don't think I'm going to need all this chicken for the amount of chicken pot pies we're going to make. So I'm only going to cut 2 of these thighs, and then we'll see if we need the rest. But I think that'll be a good size. Let's do them. Here's our chicken all diced up, and I think that's going to be a good amount for what we're making. I also have some celery, carrots, and onions to make our mirepoix. This seems like a lot more vegetables than we have chicken. Maybe I'm going to need that other breast, but maybe I don't need all these vegetables, so we'll see how it goes. And I also I had some half a bag of frozen peas in my freezer, so I'm going to use those in the pies too. But let's get started. We're going to start by cooking our vegetables and making our sauce. So we're going to start with some butter, and as soon as it gets bubbly, the vegetables are going. Our butter is sizzling up, so in goes our mirepoix. I'm going to reduce the heat. Little biat. Blend these vegetables. Season with some salt and pepper. Some thyme. Some freeze-dried chives. And some sage. That sage smells so good. And we're going to let these cook down until they're nicely softened. And then we're going to continue on, make our sauce, add our chicken, fill our pie cups, and enjoy. I've rolled out one of our pie crusts, and I want to get 6 pieces. I hope these are the right size. We shall see. I'm going to spray this muffin pan with some non-stick cooking spray. These are too small. We're going to cut our bottom crusts with this bowl. And these muffin tins are deep, so that's why I'm using this big bowl. And somehow I need to get 6 of these. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. I have that other little ball left over from, come on, baby. Sophie. All right, give me a sec and let's see what we come up with. So far I've got 3, but I got a little dough left over, so I might be able to get 2 or 3 more. And we're gonna spray this muffin tin with non-stick cooking spray. And in goes our dough circles. And once they're in, we're gonna press them in. But I gotta roll out that other dough and see if I can get the rest of these. So let's do it. I rolled out the rest of the dough that I had, and I think we're only going to get 2 more out of this one. So we'll make 5, or maybe I can roll out what's left over and eke out another one. We shall see. Turn me over to the sharp part. Just a little here, but we can do this. Come on, baby. All right, these ones are going into the cups too. I pieced together what was left of the pieces, and I think this will work. Our vegetables are perfectly softened. Our carrots are tender. These knife slides right in. And that means that the other vegetables are soft enough too. We're going to give it one more stir. Now comes a sprinkle of flour, which we're going to coat our vegetables with. This is going to make our sauce for our chicken pot pie. I'm going to add just another little shake of flour, not too much more. This sauce is thick enough that you'd be able to actually pick these pies up and eat them with your hands instead of having to do a knife and fork. Okay, next step will be to cook these down a little bit and get that starchiness out. And then we'll go on to the next. And while that happens, we're going to form our bottom crusts. Push it all the way down to the bottom, up the sides. I want these to overlap a little bit because we're gonna put tops on these pies and we need to attach them. So, all the way down, all the way up. Make them even. Come on, baby. This thing's sliding all over the place. We're gonna keep going till we're all done. Time now for the chicken stock. Let's see how we do with that much. You can always adjust the thickness as you go, but we'll see if we can get it right the first time. When this reaches the boiling point, that's as thick as it's going to get. So we'll have to stir and wait. Okay, we are now bubbling up. I'm going to add a little more chicken stock because it's very thick. We still have chicken and peas to put in here, so we need a little more liquidiness. We're back to bubbling, and now here comes our chicken. And our peas. Oh, dang. That one escaped, but I got it back. Stir these in. And then we're going to make sure that we have enough liquid, but this looks like it's going to be good. Here's our chicken pot pie filling, ready to go, creamy, chickeny, vegetable-y. And now we're going to assemble our individual chicken pot pies. Okay, we're ready to pack these babies. I got my little scoop. And we're going to go. Get in there, you. We're going to go till they're all filled up. We're pretty well filled up, but I got a little bit more to do, so I'm going to divide it amongst these. I want to make sure we use all our stuff. Wow, that's a heavy pan. Don't pay them any attention. I shouldn't be singing. Okay. All in. Now it's time for our tops. These are the original pieces that I cut that were too small for these cups. So they are going to be our tops. And we're going to just place one on each. Then we'll continue on. What we're going to do next is pinch our tops and our bottom sides together as best we can. It's a little tricky, but it'll work. Then we'll tuck them in like this. And we're going to go all the way around, keep going. They're probably not going to be the prettiest pot pies, but they will be delicious. All tucked in. And now we're going to make a couple of vent holes in each one. That's a big one. We're going to keep going till we're done. We are now ready to go in the oven. I've got the temperature at 375, which might be a little low, but it's got to cook all the way through to the bottom. So we're going to cook them a little longer, and it's probably going to take about 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to put this on a baking sheet in case the gravy oozes out. But before we do go in, we're going to make an egg wash and brush these guys. Put them in a nice, shiny, flaky exterior. And let's get it done. All right, we're just gonna brush around and over top. And even them up, brush it across. And let's finish them up, put them in. Okay, now we're going in. All brushed up, all slippery. I gotta hold on to this, and in we go. Our individual chicken pot pies are out of the oven, browned and bubbly and beautiful, and there's what they look like up close. We're gonna let them rest a few minutes, and then we're gonna remove them from the tins and see what they look like on the inside. I'm gonna try to see if we can get one of these guys out. Around the edge. I think this one's a little broken. We shall see. Uh-oh, broke open. Broke open. But only a little. There we are. Like I say, a little bit broken. but looks good from this angle. Here's what we look like on the inside. Creamy, steamy, vegetable-y, chickeny. And it's definitely going to be a knife and fork pie. Whoa. I should have waited for it to cool down a little more, I think, before I cut it open. But I want to be done for the day. Now we're going to take what a bite looks like on a spoon. You can see those vegetables and creaminess and chicken. And I should have waited for it to cool down a little more. And I think I need to wait a little while because still you can still see it's steaming. Maybe you can't see it, but it might be too hot to take a bite right now. But I'm going to do it anyway. That was so yummy. But once we broke it open, it broke all the way open. But it was still so good. And thank you for joining me. We'll see you again soon.